Hi friends, welcome to your daily yoga flow. This is a full body Vinyasa yoga practice that you can do anytime, every day to get out of the mind, away from the worries and into the body and cultivate a feeling of ease and presence. Let's get right into it. We begin our class today sitting on the heels in about the center of the mat, or rather towards the end of the mat. If you need some support, feel free to bring a cushion in between the legs or between your thighs and your heels. And then just take a moment to settle in. Bring the tailbone gently down towards the heel so you feel the low back lengthening. And begin to sit up nice and tall, inviting a certain wakefulness into your posture. You can rest your hands in your lap, any gesture that feels natural. And maybe you want to close the eyes down or simply lower the gaze down to the ground. Withdrawing your attention from the screen and anything that is happening around you. Becoming fully aware of the body in this shape. Beginning to relax the facial muscles and the jaw. Softening the shoulders and the chest. Relaxing the abdomen a little. And feeling how that allows your breath to flow in and out, maybe a bit more smoothly, deeply. Feel the gentle stream of air at the tip of your nose as the breath flows in and out of the body. And with each inhale, pull yourself more into the present moment. And with each exhale, let go of anything that is preventing you from being here. All the worries, all the doubts, all the thoughts. Taking a deep, long breath in through the nose. And a releasing breath out through the mouth. One more time, deep inhale. Full exhale. One more time, deep, nourishing breath in. Releasing breath out. Maybe make a sigh of relief. Join the palms together in front of the heart center in Anjali Mudra, a gesture of connecting your mind and your body, of being present, devoted. Bring the forehead down to the fingertips, maybe set the intention to practice your presence without any judgment throughout the next minutes. And to always look for a certain ease in your movement and your approach to this practice, in the thoughts you choose. And then softly blink your eyes open, take a moment to clear the gaze and lift your head. Take the gaze forward, good. From here we turn the fingertips to point towards the heart and interlace the fingers so we can stretch the palms forward, opening through the palms, the wrists, taking a full breath in and a full breath out. On the inhale, guide the arms overhead. Start arching the back just a little, lifting the heart, maybe the chin to open the throat. And then bring the palms together on your exhale, send the arms forward and start rounding the back. The tailbone goes down even more to the heels, navel draws in, shoulder blades push apart. Good. Inhale, sit up, palms flip up towards the sky. Gentle arch in the back like a cow stretch. And on the exhale, we turn it around into a cat-like shape with the back, bringing the chin down. Beginning to really fluidly combine movement and breath. Inhaling, expanding. And exhaling, softly contracting the abdomen, imagining you can breathe any tensions out. Good. We take another full breath in, arms overhead. And a full breath out, arms forward, pressing shoulder blades apart. Inhale, reaching the arms up above head one last time. And this time from here, with the exhale, release the arms over side, interlace the fingers behind the back, draw the shoulder blades together, lift the heart. And then soften the shoulders back and down. Taking another full breath in. And releasing breath out. One last time, inhale. And exhale. Good. On the inhale, bring the arms back over side. On the exhale, we twist to the right side. We're almost done sitting on the heels. If this feels uncomfortable, you can change or just wait for a couple more breaths. Inhale, lengthen the spine. And exhale, twist the chest open. Good. Inhaling, lengthening. Exhaling, opening up space in the chest. Coming back to center on the inhale, reach the arms above head, maybe gaze up. And exhale, switch the sides, hands to the left. No weight on the hands. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, twist. One more time, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, guide the arms up mindfully. And exhale, releasing arms over side. Start lifting the hips as you come into a tabletop position. Land the hands under shoulders. Tuck the toes under to stretch the feet, or maybe loosen up the feet if you need to. On the exhale, once again, round the back for your cat stretch. And on the inhale, open the chest, lift the tailbone. Good. We do it just one more time. Maybe now you have a bit more mobility and the hip tilting it backwards. And then tilting it forwards, really lifting the tailbone. And then we find that neutral space in between. Press your hands into the ground. Toes are tucked. We're lifting the knees off the mat just a little. Press the shoulder blades apart, not to sag in between the shoulder blades, and keeping the core stable. Beginning to create a bit of warmth in the body, but still breathing mindfully. One more full breath in. Full breath out. Okay, landing the knees, extending the left arm forward, take an inhale. Right leg back, takes an exhale. Inhale, grow long both directions. Exhale, nose, knee and elbow curl in together, round the back. Inhale, extend. And exhale, bring everything in. Just one more time. Inhale, very guided movements. And exhale, bring it in. Inhale, extend arm and leg. On the exhale, land the hand, land the toes at the back of the mat. Step the left toes to the left a little, ground the right foot. On the inhale, reach the right arm up, open through the chest. And on the exhale, pull the right arm over ear, opening through the side body. Yeah, taking another full breath in. And a full breath out. One more time, create some space, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, reach right arm up. Exhale, land the hand, gaze down, release the back heel. We're stepping into a plank pose. On the inhale, left foot next to right. And stay for your exhale again. Remember those broad shoulder blades. Take an inhale. Exhale, bring knees, chest and chin to the ground. Hips stay in the air. Inhale, slide forward onto the belly, small cobra. Point the toes, roll the shoulders back. And exhale, tuck the toes, press onto the knees, hips to the heels, child's pose. Just for a moment, balasana. Take a breath in and a breath out. Inhale, come back onto all fours. Exhale, shuffle knees forwards or hands back. So you're once again in that stable tabletop. Press shoulder blades apart, tuck the toes. Once again, lift the knees. We want to strengthen just a little, yet very mindfully. Gaze down for a long neck. Take another full breath. Good. Bring the knees down. On the inhale, extend the right arm forward. Exhale, left leg back. Toes are pointing down. Create space. Inhale. Exhale, bring everything in. Elbow, nose, knee. Inhale, extend. Exhale, round. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, extend. Exhale, ground the right hand, left toes at the back of the mat. Turning the right toes out a little to create a stable stance. Left heel comes down and then reach the left arm up on your inhale. On your exhale, pull that arm overhead. Create space in the side body. Take a full breath in. Full breath out. No need to exaggerate, just a very conscious, smooth breath. On the inhale, reach the arm back up. On the exhale, land the hand down underneath the shoulder. Inhale, stepping into that plank pose. And once again, staying on the exhale. Inhale. Slowly, patiently, exhale, knees down, chest and chin, 8 points to the ground. Ashtanga Namaskar. Inhale, slide onto the belly, small cobra, Bhujangasana. And exhale, tuck the toes, this time hips back and up, downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Taking a moment in the first downward facing dog, pedal the legs, bringing heels alternately down towards the ground. Lengthening through the back of the legs, stretching the feet. Maybe look underneath one arm and the other. Soften the jaw, do anything that feels good. Ease up any tensions. And bend the knees a bit more, press the hips higher, find really strong arms, long back, take a deep breath in. And a full breath out. Inhale, slowly come forward into a high plank. This time, see if you can lower down in one piece all the way into the belly. Point the toes, inhale, cobra, open through the chest. And exhale, tuck the toes, hips back and up, downward facing dog. Inhale, come onto the tiptoes. Exhale, bend knees, look forward in preparation. And on the inhale, walk all the way to the top of the mat. Take your time, knees can be soft. And exhale, fold all the way down. Inhale, half lift, come into the fingertips or hands into the shins for a flat back. And exhale, fold all the way down. One more time. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, release. Inhale, come to standing, arms over side. Gaze up to your hands, listen. Right hand reaches for left wrist, and on the exhale, lean to the right side. Inhale, back to center. Switch the hands, exhale, lean to the left. Inhale, back to center. And exhale, arms over side, bend the knees, we keep flowing. So we fold over the legs all the way into forward fold. Inhale, half lift, long back. Exhale, step into a plank pose. Inhale here. Exhale, with or without the knees, you can lower all the way as you have, or half for Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, choose your cobra as before, or upward facing dog, lift the knees. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath in, and a breath out. Inhale, reach your right leg up into the air for a three-legged dog. Exhale, big step in between the hands. The back heel comes down for warrior one, 45 degrees. Inhale, stand up, bring the palms together. And exhale, sit just a little lower. Inhale here. Exhale, bring arms over side, interlace all 10 fingers behind the back. Inhale, lift your heart. And exhale, bow forward, belly towards the thigh. Any degree is fine. You want to be stable, at ease, and breathe. A little bit of a challenge is always good, but you want to keep your mind focused and relaxed. Taking another full breath in. And another breath out. Inhale, stand up, sweep arms up for warrior one. Exhale, open arms and hips for warrior two. Back heel opens up. Long spine, inhale. And on the exhale, maybe sit a little lower. Inhale here. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, land your right forearm onto the front leg, left palm turns up, and you pull that arm over your ear, once again finding length in the left side body. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale here. Exhale, gaze down, land the left hand underneath the left shoulder, release the back heel. Inhale, reach the right arm up, easy twist. And stay for your exhale. Inhale. Exhale, smooth breaths. Inhale, create a bit more length. Every movement is very conscious. Exhale, plant the hand. Inhale, step into a plank pose. There's the option to do this on one leg or use the knees, whatever you need for your flow. Inhaling, coming through back bend. And exhale into your down dog. Inhale, left leg up for three-legged dog. Exhale, big step in between the hands. Right heel comes down 45 degrees. Warrior one, inhale, join palms. Exhale, sit a little lower. Inhale, reach the arms a little higher maybe. Exhale, release arms over side. Interlace the fingers the non-dominant way. Inhale, lift the heart. And exhale, fold forward. Once again, finding that angle that allows you that sweet spot that feels stable and yet easy, mindful. Keep the breath focused, or keep the mind focused on the breath. Yeah, one more breath. And then on your inhale, stand back up, palms together in front of the body. Exhale, warrior two, open arms and hips. Find length, inhale. Sit a little lower, exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, planting left forearm on the front leg, right palm turns up, and reach the arm overhead for your side angle pose. Pressing right foot into the ground, reaching right arm longer, breathing into the expansion. And anytime you feel yourself criticizing or just wandering off in thoughts, just come back to the sensations in the body. Can you create a little bit more length here? Good. And then gaze down to the ground, land the right hand, release the back heel, inhale, sweep the left arm up, easy twist. Stacking the shoulders. 2 breaths. On the exhale, land your left hand. On the inhale, find plank pose, your variation. Exhale, take your flow, or anytime you feel like you had enough, you can always go into your down dog, maybe into your child's pose. This is your practice. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Inhale, come into the tiptoes. Exhale, bend the knees, look forward. On the inhale, walk, maybe hop or step to the top of the mat for half forward fold. And exhale, fold all the way down. Come to standing, arms over side, reach up, gaze up. Exhale, draw hands together in front of the heart and release. We come into chair pose, sit back, draw the belly in. And on the exhale, once again, interlace fingers behind the back. Draw the shoulder blades together, lift the heart. And then stabilize the core, draw that low belly in. One more breath in. And out. And then on the inhale, come into your tiptoes, release the heels. Still try not arch the low back, strong legs. One more breath. And then bring the heels down, belly towards thighs. We're folding forward over the legs. If your feet are very close, take them about hip distance apart. And then bend your right leg a little. So your right shoulder drops towards the right knee and the left shoulder pulls open towards the ceiling. Little twist. So hands come towards the right. Take a full breath in. And a full breath out. Come back to center. Grounding right heel. Knees can always be bent. Left heel lifts. We're twisting to the left. Left shoulder towards the left knee and right shoulder pulls back. Get a full breath in and full breath out. Coming back to the center, sit low, reach arms up on the inhale, chair pose. Exhale, fold all the way down. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step or jump, whatever you practice. Go through one flow or go straight into your downward facing dog. If you're moving, do this mindfully. And just stay with your breath. Let's take a common breath in. And a breath out. And then on the inhale, reach the right leg up into the air. On the exhale, big step forward. This time, back heel stays lifted, high lunge, inhale. Exhale, arms over side. Interlace all 10 fingers, lift the heart in. Lean forward, start shifting the weight onto the right leg and lift the back leg off the mat. Warrior 3, Virabhadrasana 3, back toes are pointing down. Keep the core engaged, keep the chest nice and open. Take another full breath in. And a full breath out. Then with a straight back and rather straight legs, step the left foot about halfway back. Ground the foot like warrior 1 shape, 45 degrees. Lift the heart, inhale. And then exhale, hinge forward from the hip. You may bend the right leg a little more to create space. Hands will fall overhead if that feels a lot. Keep them closer to the body or release the interlace. Breath in. Breath out. One more, inhale. Exhale. Bring hands closer to the body to release the interlace. Ground your fingertips. If you work with blocks, you can use them. Otherwise, just stay on the fingertips. Lengthen the spine. Left hand stays where it is. And once you're ready, reach the right arm up for a twisted triangle. If your back foot comes off the ground, make the step smaller and pull the right hip back. Really twist the chest open. Maybe you can gaze up to the right hand. If that feels a lot, just look to the side or to the ground. Taking one more full breath. And then gaze down. Bring the right hand down. Plant your hands mindfully. Bend the right leg first to step the left foot back. And then on the inhale, step into your plank pose. Choose your favorite flow or your pose of rest. Slide through if you're doing the back bend. And we're meeting in the down dog. Last standing sequence. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, big step forward. High lunge, inhale. Exhale, interlace the fingers 1 finger further. Lift the heart, inhale. And start shifting the weight forward. The core is stable, try not rounding the back, rather gaze forward. Keep the neck nice and long. And then adjust your hip position. Right toes are pointing down. Keep the breath flowing. Good. And take one more breath here without overthinking. Just softly bending the left leg a little, lifting the upper body to step the right foot back, rounding the feet. Inhale here. And exhale, fold forward. Good. 2 full breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Hands towards the body to release the interlace. Fingers on the ground or hands into blocks. Lift the heart. Inhale. Reach the left arm up as you exhale. Twisted triangle. Release any tension from the jaw. Come back to your breath. One more full breath here. And then gaze down. Plant the left hand. Plant both hands. Bend the left leg first. You can step the right foot back. And if you want, this could be one more vinyasa for this practice, or simply any pose that calls you. From your down dog or from your child's pose, find a tabletop position, just kind of as we started today. Plant the hands mindfully again, plant the knees. And then on the inhale, lift the heart, lift the tailbone. And on the exhale, round the back for your cat stretch. Maybe close the eyes. So we're visiting this movement once again And finding maybe just a little bit more softness. Body feels warmer, maybe a little bit more mobile. Maybe there was a little bit of a challenge for you in the standing postures, yet you went through it and you just kept it easy. So just enjoy these balancing movements of the spine for a moment. Remind yourself why you came to this practice. Good. Take the moment to feel the body. And then slowly finding that neutral space in between the cat and the cow shape. Maybe you want to shuffle back a little. We keep the hips over the knees and slowly walk the hands forward into Anahatasana, the posture of the heart, letting the chest melt down to the ground. Maybe the chin reaches or the forehead, or you let the head hover. You want to take a moment to open the chest. Take a couple of breaths. One more breath here. And then engaging the core a little to pull the arms back so we can slide onto the belly from here into a small cobra. Pointing the toes and sending the elbows forward so you're on the forearms. You want to press the tops of the feet into the ground. If your low back feels tight, you can open the legs wider. And you want to pretend like you can pull the floor towards you with your hands, pulling the shoulders back and opening through the collarbones and the chest. Pressing pubic bone down, engaging the thighs. And being very mindful about these little adjustments. Really connecting hands to the ground, tops of the feet to the ground. I once heard someone say, the way you touch the ground is the way you meet the present moment. So really give intention into your movements, into your touch. Take one more full breath here. And then bring your hands on top of each other to release, bringing elbows out to the sides and resting the head to one side. Maybe wiggle the hips a little if you want. And then extend one arm forward from here so you can roll onto your back and shuffle back so you're comfortably laying on the mat. Standing the feet up close to the body, setting up for a dynamic and soft shoulder bridge. So pressing feet into the ground close to the body, feet are hip distance apart. We're lifting the hips as we raise the arms, lift the lower back, the middle and the upper back. Arms come all the way overhead. And as we exhale, we descend. Arms go down, spine rolls down. We do this slowly, mindfully. Can you imagine this as a recharging, energetic exercise that really spreads all the energy that you have created into your body or in your body and spreads it evenly? A couple of these full breaths. Sitting back into the present moment. Practicing, focusing fully on the sensations, not getting lost in thought. And then the next time you lift arms and hips, your hips will stay where they are, super high up in the air, and only the arms come back down with the out breath. One last time, interlacing the fingers at the back, pulling the shoulder blades in closer towards each other, lifting the chest a little higher, bringing chin down to the chest, taking a couple of breaths, opening through the front body. And then come onto the tiptoes, release the interlace, and slowly, vertebra by vertebra, roll your back down. Take the feet mat width apart. Drop the knees towards each other in the center and plant one hand on the heart, one hand on the belly. And just take a moment to feel the breath settle back down and the body rebalance. From here, take your arms out to the side. They could be extended or bent, whatever feels good for your shoulders. And softly drop knees from side to side, releasing any tension from the low back, from the groins, from the belly. And then as both knees are at the left side, just stay there, maybe with the feet still wide, or bringing the right knee closer to the left knee for a bit more of an intense twist, but make it still a mindful and comfortable one. It's just a releasing posture after all these movements. Taking a couple of breaths here. Bringing knees back to center and dropping them over to the second side. If you've practiced the variation, try and do the same thing on the second side. Shoulders are still grounded. And then bring your knees back to the center, pull your knees up to the chest, hug your arms around or your hands around the shins. Rock a bit from side to side on the low back, massaging the low back against the ground. Maybe pulling the knees in rhythmically a couple of times to lengthen out the low back. And then go ahead and grab a hold of your big toes with your first 3 fingers. You can bend the knees as much as necessary and pull the knees into the armpits. Try and ground the low back as you rock from side to side. If this doesn't quite happen for you, option to grab the ankles, the shins, back of the knees, just for a moment to really ground the low back fully. And then if you have the feeling that you're craving a forward fold after all these postures, there's an option to bring the feet together and pull the feet over your head. Any degree is fine. Your feet don't have to arrive. You can still bring the knees towards the armpits. Usually this fits very well in all the bodies. And your bum can be in the air, that's fine. It's kind of like you take a seated forward fold and you just turn it around onto your back. No need for excessive pulling or pushing, just softly feeling a release in the back. And then slowly coming back. Feel free to do any other final movement that you feel is needed, or grab a hold of each knee with one hand and circle the knees away from each other and towards each other. Relaxing the groins, the belly, the back. Anything that still needs attention, that needs stretching or balancing, go for that now. And then go ahead and stretch out on the mat for a few moments of rest. Allowing the body to settle back down, to integrate all the effects of our asana practice, giving loads of space to the body, allowing the legs, the arms to become heavy, feet, hands relaxed, face really soft. Taking a deep breath in through the nose. And sighing it out through the mouth. Releasing any effort. Releasing any thinking, any analyzing. Just allowing yourselves to drop into stillness for a few nourishing moments. And slowly bring your attention back to the breath. Begin to deepen the breath to awaken the body and bring small movements back into your fingers, your toes. Maybe you want to circle the wrists, the ankles, gradually allowing the breath to become deeper, maybe even giving yourself a nice big stretch. And then bend your knees and roll onto one side. You can keep your eyes closed just a little longer, giving yourself a loving, kind hug, just taking a moment to observe how you feel after this practice, expressing some appreciation for having taken the time. And slowly press your hands into the ground to come up in a mindful way. Sit in a way that feels comfortable, maybe with the legs crossed or on the heels as we started. Keeping the gaze lowered or eyes closed, joining the palms in front of the heart one more time as a gesture of connecting the mind and the body and a gesture of appreciation. Maybe make a resolve to come back to your intentions throughout the day or the evening. Gift yourself moments of presence, taking some conscious breaths here and there, inviting in back ease when you feel yourself tensing up. And just taking whatever you have practiced on your mat out with you into your daily life. And when you're ready, you can slowly open the eyes. Thank you so much for joining me for this session. I hope you feel relaxed, refreshed a little bit. Please let me know what you thought about this practice. Maybe you can give me a like or subscribe to the channel. That's really great support. I post a new video every Friday, and I have wonderful yoga retreats coming up, teacher training. So if you wish, look at the description box below. Everything is linked there. And I hope to see you in the next video. Have a lovely one.